So we have to create the posts in the backend. Uh, and the name of the post type should be what? Portfolio, right? So where is the portfolio post type? I don't see it here. Now why is that? कोई बात नहीं, let me check. So includes post type portfolio, register this function. Now if you go to so you definitely have registered, I can see that. I think the problem over here is that we need to include this file. So I need to check if that file is included in the functions.php. I think accidentally it's deleted. The file in which you wrote code to create the custom post type, it exists here, right? But WordPress doesn't know about it. It's just sitting there in include. So WordPress will only know what you do in functions.php because that's a default file that is required by WordPress. So you need to include that file, whichever you've created over here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is down at the bottom, make sure you don't delete this. Include once, and it's going to be includes / register post type news, and then you have to do the same thing for portfolio and for yeah, you did. But the problem is that accidentally while you were making the updates to this code, you must have deleted this includes. That's why that code is not showing. So it's okay, we've added that back. Okay. So it's the same logic everywhere. So try to, whenever something doesn't work, the very first thing you should check is my file being included or not. If it's a CSS, you will check the page source. If it's a PHP, you will check if it's being included in the functions.php or not. If it's a function, if it's just a template, then you have to check whether it's included in that index or wherever you want to use that, whether it's single.php or whatever. If it's functionality related stuff, for example, creating post types, taxonomies, categories, those had to be included in the functions.php. You can put your file wherever you want, but at least give the path to functions. That's why the name is functions.php. It's a functionality related stuff. And these are your templates which user sees. User doesn't have to see the functions, right? This is not functions, is functionality. Okay, so that's that. You've got all of the testimonial and everything, and this is the which one was that? Portfolio. Okay, cool. This one. So what you're going to do is basically go back to your hero carousel. All of the data that you put over here needs to come by WordPress. So you'll create a new post, and we'll take a look at the design. Remarkable and then digital license. There are two titles over here. So one can go, oops, as a title. What's happening? Cable. And the second one, digital agency. What do I do with that? Yeah. Is there a link for this? The live site? Where's the live site? Link? Okay. Yeah. Does it go on the right? Does it move automatically? Come on, move. Yep. Okay. Okay. Fine. So looks like that there are two pieces to it. You need this data at two pieces. So all of them maybe are repeating digital agency, right? So digital agency is something you can put here in the excerpt. Agency. Yeah. Oh, and what else was there? All are same. So just change something else for now. Superb digital agency. Uh, so client can update this in piece of information, but we're just making it dynamic. Okay, go. We got that, and we also need to put the featured image. So these are your featured image, right? So I'm going to save it. One, come on, move. Okay. Two, let's wait for the third one. Three. So I'm going to go ahead and upload these images in the featured image. I'm going to put that here. That's one. Then I'll go for the next one. Amazing is done, right? Superb is remaining. Set featured image. Which one I put last time? I forgot. The first one, yeah. Okay. Okay, second is done. This is so cool. I mean, I enjoy coding a lot. This is so cool. Like every day I'm doing something new. Don't have to repeat myself. I'm learning. This is so powerful what you can achieve and what you can do. Okay, so we got all of the posts, right? And I'm very happy for you that you have got a lot of information about at least what these things are. Earlier you had no knowledge about it, right? So now at least you know what these are posts, these are title and all of that stuff, which is super powerful, I think. So let's continue. I think we've got this so far. So what we want to do basically is run the query and make this dynamic because currently it isn't. So let's go head over to our blog, go to querytech.com, and I think let's go to the blog. See the ad is running. Once you have enough traffic, you will be able to let me know. Like once you have enough traffic, I'll go ahead and activate the Google AdSense on your account so you can also start earning. When I started with this, I was getting like just less than $1 a month. But this site ads on the site, I started like a couple of months ago. I get paid. I don't have to pay for it. Can you see this? So this is my monthly income from the ads that I run on this site. Not bad, right? In a month, if I'm getting something without doing anything, it's not bad. And it's going to increase every month. It started from less than $1. Now it's 5.45 a month. 6,000 impressions like I get in 28 days. Anyways, let's get back. So we are going to go to the Slick Carousel. Here it is. And we are going to go to the query. So this is the query. So I'm going to copy the query. I'm going to paste it over here. How many posts do I want? I want maximum 5 posts, not more than that. What is my post type? So remember, we created a post type called portfolio, right? But how do I know what is the name of the post type? Can you see on the top it says post type equals portfolio? That's how I know it. So all I have to do is just replace post with portfolio. If it was a default post, then that is okay, but in this case, it's that. Then under this post query, this is a function, and you pass the argument. So argument is like parameter. So this whole array is passed. Remember we learned about associative array, key value pair? That's what it is. That's why I taught you PHP, because you can see that's how you're using in WordPress, correct? So you need to know those. This is function, so you know how to do functions now. This is variable name. So the concept is the same. It's just that it's being applied here now, right? Cool. So we've got the post query. If you print it, like if I do echo pre-tag, this pre-tag is only for formatting purposes. And if I do print r, if I do post query, and I do wp die is just to stop anything from running after that, just for testing purposes. If I refresh, see, I'm getting the query object, I'm getting the query, I'm getting, this is the query I passed, right? This is it. Scroll down until you find posts. Can you see these are posts? Can you see that's the one? Post title, amazing. Excerpt, right? When it was launched, author ID is there. All of the information is here, right? So we can use that. And now what we can do is basically loop through this query. So let's go ahead and nice, yeah, everything is here. Nice. I'm super confident that we can get this all done by the end of this month. Okay, so let's continue. So this is our slides, correct? So I'm going to make them small so I can look at them. This is what I need to loop through. So for looping through, you have something available. You can see post query have post. So I'm going to remove these two because it's anyways going to get repeated. So there's no point for me to write it 2 times. And this is the code that's going to be used for repetition. So I'm going to, it should be called container. I'm going to do PHP tag. What does it say? If, so it's checking condition, you already know the condition. So post query, which is what we got here. And then you can access its functions like this. Have post. So have post is the WordPress function. So it checks if whether or not you have any post here or not. Because there's no point looping through if you haven't created anything, correct? So that's a condition. Okay, so once it checks that, then while, which means till the time there are posts available, like 10, 5, whatever, keep looping through. You already know about a while loop, right? So post query have post. So while, so till the time the posts are there, until then, call this function the post. So what this is going to do is this is going to make the post available for you to use. So the post. So the post is another function in WordPress. Okay, then the last thing you need to do, just paste your slide over here. See? So now we don't have to worry. Let WordPress loop through this. We are using WordPress, so we'll take advantage of the WordPress functionalities, right? Not create our own loop. Okay. So see, now this is going to be repeated. So if you go back and if you refresh, you will see remarkable 3 times, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So looping is done. All we have to do now is make these things dynamic. Because I don't want remarkable to be thrice, because currently I have put static information here. I don't want static. I want this information. So how do I get the title? So in WordPress we have function available. Let's go with the title first. So the title, yep, I'll use that. And I'll paste it. And the title function has two parameters. Hmm? That's what we want to replace, right? I'll explain to you, don't worry. So there are two ways to do it. Either I remove this and I do get the title, and it'll do the same job, but I have to echo it, of course, right? Because if I don't echo it, it's not a print anything. That's one way of doing it. Another way, WordPress another function called the title, and what it does is it says, okay, let me insert this content. You don't worry about it, and tell me what do you want me to make this part and this part. What do you want me to have the starting and the ending tags? So all I have to do is just copy this starting tag, put it in the first parameter in quotes. Remember we used to write HTML in variables in quotes, right? I taught you that. No, in quotes, like when you had to write HTML, you have to put in single quotes, if you remember PHP, yeah? And then ending tag. So what I did was I called this function the title. It's asking for two parameters separated by comma. One is the starting tag, so I put that there, and second is the ending tag. So it's saying over here before and after. It won't say in your code editor, but it's a feature of my editor. So now I can replace this. I don't need it now because I already did that, right? So this function is going to do its job. So see, this is WordPress function. Displays, retrieve, current post title. It gives all the information. If you want to know the detail about it, you can just Google it also. The title, WordPress. See, they have put all the information here. See, showing before, after. Yeah, this is the type. I taught you about the types, right? String, boolean, what is boolean, all of that stuff. So it tells you which is optional. If you don't pass any values, then it's going to automatically put its own h1 tag or h2 tag, whatever, and what it returns. So it also, people have given examples over here. See, they've said how to use it, right? So you have an example. So that's how you will be able to implement things, because people have put examples. So that's done. So what do you expect now to happen in the front end? The title should be replaced and make dynamic, right? If you refresh, see, this becomes amazing, this becomes superb, and this becomes remarkable. And that's what we have in the backend, right? Amazing, superb, that's the title. And see what it did, right? It went ahead and put this as a prefix like before. It inserted the title in between this, and after that it put that closing h2. And because we are looping through, right? We are looping through this loop. Every time it goes into like first loop, second loop, third loop, every time the title will be different because you're looping through the posts, correct? So we got the title. We want the excerpt now. So for excerpt, we can do the excerpt. Okay, so there's another function called the excerpt. So I just replace that the excerpt instead of the static content. So let's see what happens. Sorry. So this will anyways be digital agency because all are digital agency, right? Remember in the excerpt we put digital agency. Just to show you that that's the case, if I put S over here and update it, notice what will happen. See? So that's why the clients hire you, because clients are going to give you design. You're going to make things dynamic on those designs. So all they have to do is update the content from backend. That's so powerful in WordPress, right? And WordPress is free for them to use. Whether you use for 1 year, 2 year, WordPress is not going to come and say after 2 years, oh, because you're using WordPress on your site, you have to now start paying. That's why, and it has grown the market share. Matt had shared that it grown to 39% of the market right now of the web. Okay, so we got the title. This will be the link actually to the page of the single page. Okay, so for that you'll do get the permalink. So where is it? Explore project. You have this, right? Link over here. So you'll say PHP tag get the permalink, and then you have to echo out because otherwise it's not going to print it. So now if you refresh and if you do an inspect element, you'll see that it's replaced that link, right? So if you click on this, it's going to take you to the single page. Do you see what happened? Hmm? Here. This anyways won't show right now because you have not created a single page. I think you created page.php, right? Or you did create single.php. अरे तुम यहाँ पे भी वही कॉल कर रहे हो हीरो सेक्शन, दैट्स वाई. ठीक है, तुम देख लेना, वैसे भी हो जाएगा, वो बाद में देखेंगे. अभी अभी उसको वरी शुडंट वरी अबाउट दैट. Last thing we want to do is change the picture because I don't want static picture. I want this picture to be static like this. I want the picture to be dynamic coming from WordPress, right? So where is my picture? First we will go with that. So where is the picture? Here it is, image, right? So in WordPress, it gives you an option that it will generate the image tag with that featured image on its own. You don't have to write yourself. You can if you want to, but it gives you an option. So see how it does it. So you can call a function like this. So I'm going to paste it here. See, the post thumbnail. Yeah. What happened? 1 second. Size. Yeah. Featured thumbnail. Sorry. So in WordPress, you have an option, like you had an option to check if the post exists. Same way you have an option to check if the featured image exists or not. So you can do if it has post thumbnail. So it's a function you're calling, and this will return true if it exists. And then the post thumbnail is going to print the image tag for you with its value. So if you go back and check now, if you refresh, there you go. Congratulations. Can you see what just happened? So it's replacing that image. And if it doesn't have the thumbnail, then at that time we are also showing a default image. So that's why putting the else condition. That if you have not added thumbnail, then put this. Okay. Yeah, we have. So ideally this does not show the second one. Why is it showing the second one? Let me check. Yeah, why is it doing that? It shouldn't do that actually. Hold on. Let's leave this else statement. Well, let's not get confused. But make sure you add the featured image in your WordPress, okay? There you go. What the heck? Oh, my bad. This is correct. This is correct. We see this is coming from here. We forgot to remove this line of code. So yeah, this is good. Yeah, that's fine. Now you see, right? This is so powerful. I mean, they can just go and change the image from here. If I remove it and if I replace it to something else, let's say I put this car. I'm working for a car company. See, replaced it. Isn't that powerful for the client? They can put whatever they want, right? They're not dependent on you. Once you build it, that's why they're paying you, because you will build it for them and then they can handle things on their own. All they have to do is go to featured image and update it. And that's what you've been doing on your site as well, right? Awesome. You see? I mean, I'm repeating it, but it's fine. So now the last thing we want to do, we have anyways got everything responsive. The last thing we want to do is just make a carousel out of it, and that's it. And we are done. Okay? So how do we do that? So take a look at what just happened over here. All I have done is, where you are repeating the slides multiple times, I have put them inside of the WordPress loop. I have put a query over here. So that query is handling the dynamic data. We can call functions we want. We can get the title, we can get the excerpt, we can get the link, we can get everything we want. And then WordPress is automatically repeating this because we are using this loop. And remember that we are putting a limit over here of 5. So if you put more than 5 posts, it's not going to show, because I don't want to show too many posts here. I think 5 is enough. Let it loop through 5. So we are done with the, creating this one. Let me just change this image. Let's make a slider quickly now. I'm going to go back. Let me commit it before I forget. Add dynamic loop. Okay, this is done. Let's go back, remove this WP die, close this, and we'll go to the carousel part now. So first thing I want to know if everything is included as expected. So I'm going to go over to this, and I'll also check my assets where I have library. I've got slick min, I've got slick css, I've got everything that I need here. I just need to see if these are being included. So let me see. I've got slick.css, which is correct. Let's check the path. So lib, it's not lib, my dear, it's library. Okay, no problem. So नहीं कोड कमिट नहीं हुआ है, कोड कमिट नहीं हुआ है, डोंट वरी, इट्स ओके. ठीक है, बाद में देखते हो क्या प्रॉब्लम है. Can you at least give me this code quickly so that I don't have to write it again? At least give me this, please. Paste it and give it to me. If you have it there, it'll save my time. Okay. You missed something here. See, it's not copied properly. मेरे को देखना तो तुमने कौन से ब्रांच पे पुश किया है. मे बी ब्रांच अलग हो. ये तुमने पुश किया है कोड लोड डिफ. ये देखो इतना ही पुश हुआ है, मतलब कमिट नहीं हुआ है वो पार्ट. तुम एसेट्स में हो गए और तुमने वहीं पे पुश कर दिया होगा. तुम्हें मेन में आके पुश करना था. समझे क्या? तुम एसेट फोल्डर में थे और तुमने कमिट किया, करेक्ट. तो जो तुमने एसेट में थी फाइल्स वही कमिट हुई, उसके बाहर वाली हुई नहीं. समझ गए क्या चक्कर है? तुमको हमेशा रूट में जाके तुम्हें कमिट करना है, एसेट्स में नहीं. So no problem, give me fast whatever this, just give me this code, this much. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Thanks. So I got slick theme. Okay, cool. SKU script JS. Yeah, looks like I've got everything here, which is good. Now I'm going to check. Okay, it broke, and the reason it broke is because we removed our main.cs. हमने निकाल ही दिया उसको. रुको. main.css निकल गया, main.js निकल गया, दोनों निकल गया. रुको, अब हो गया, अभी आ गया, छोड़ो, हो गया वो. That's fine. Okay, no problem. Let's just quickly check if everything is included. Slick.css library. Yep. Slick.theme. Yep. See, this is how I check. Please remember it. I think it's very important for you to know how to test if files are being included. You will go to the page source, you will click and you will check if it's being included. Okay. Then theme.css. Let's see. Yep. Perfect. And then JS. Great. Awesome. And the last one is the carousel.js. Carousel, this one. Yep, perfect. Now, last thing we want to do is basically check the sequence of these inclusions. So this should be loaded after slick.js, which is correct. This is correct. And then slick.js. Yep, correct. Cool. Now I'm going to go over to your carousel.js and check what code have you written there. This is my carousel, and you're trying to, why is there a, oh, this is the problem. This code is disturbing. कोई बात नहीं, no problem, चलेगा, no problem. Okay, let's move it. Now, why is it saying issue? Class is available in ES6, ES6 version extensions, no problem. What we could do possibly is move this carousel into the, oh, okay, main.js. Just import it in the main.js because we anyways have got our file. Oh, you are importing it twice here. Okay, you're already importing it. So if you're importing it, then we don't need to, include this additionally. Okay, because you're already importing in the main.js, right? So we don't need to import it additionally. But we have to ensure our main.js is included after this slick.js because otherwise it won't get that function. In order for us to do that, we just have to pass the dependency. This is dependency. It's like marriage cannot happen if the the pandit doesn't come. So you have a dependency of the marriage on pandit. So it's like this is my pandit and this is marriage. The marriage cannot happen if pandit doesn't come. So that's why you pass this dependency here. Okay, so make sure, it means that make sure you include this only after this gets enqueued. So it's the order of that. It doesn't matter where you write it, but if you pass this as a dependency, then it's going to wait until this is included. So once this is included, it'll include that. Okay, so let's go ahead and check. Is my webpack running or not? Yeah, it is. I'm going to check if that file is being included or not. So I'm going to check main.js, and is my code being included? Where's my code? Go to carousel, and you said carousel index.js. Looks like it is. And let's go back to hero section. Let me see if that is being included. Nope. Why is that? Hold on. Hello. Hi. Refresh. Check it. Hello is being included, which is great. Is it coming inside of this? You will console. So you'll console at each point to see if it's coming inside of it, not. No, it's not actually. See, hello is coming, but not hello, hi. So why is that? Let's find out. So it should be import, and then it should be carousel, and that's it. And that should work ideally. Why is it not working? It came now. It came now. There was some issue. Sorry? पता नहीं कुछ सीक्वेंस गड़बड़ होगा, आई डोंट नो, प्रॉपर्ली इंक्लूड नहीं होता होगा. तो अभी carousel तो इंक्लूड हो गया, यहाँ तक पहुँच गया. अब देखते हैं इसके अंदर आता है कि नहीं. इस फंक्शन के अंदर जाते हैं. लेट्स चेक इट. No, it's not going inside of this function. That's a problem. So let's find out why. Why is it not happening? Class. Why is it not happening? Hey. Hey is coming. New slick carousel. Oh. Did you copy code from mine or yours? Oh, sorry, this is constructor. Sorry, that was the problem. That's why your carousel was not working. ठीक है, no problem, no worries. Refresh. There you go. Congratulations. Your slider is started. I can see dots also, but for some reason the styles have broken. So let me see why it's that. Yeah, the styles are actually broken. You have to fix the styles. देखो ना स्लाइडर चल रहा है तुम्हारा स्टाइल स्टाइल सीएसएस ब्रेक हो गया उसका जो हमने सीएसएस डाला था क्योंकि हमने सीएसएस जो डाला था वो अपने हिसाब से डाला था अभी उसने कराउजल ने अपना सीएसएस लगा दिया उस पे रुको I have to stop the carousel first. So the way to stop it is, so see, everything you put is correct. The only problem is not working because we had to use constructor. Remember I mentioned constructor gets auto called when you initialize this thing, but init doesn't. You have to call init. So now I'll stop the autoplay by setting this to false, and then I'll debug and I'll see why my styles are breaking. So see, so this is the track. This is the hero slide first. So right hero. Okay. Left hero. And then display flex. It's removed all of that. It has added the float left and all of that stuff here, which is I think causing an issue. Hold on. Where is our hero section? Where's the hero section gone? Here it is. So the issue with this class, I think, right hero, left hero, hero slide. Okay, it's overriding our styles for some reason. Let me refresh it once again. That's that. Okay. It's okay, na? See, it's fine. You're learning. It's completely fine. So what has happened is that it has added a bunch of its own divs, right? But you are a developer. You can fix things, correct? You can find out where it's going wrong and you can fix it. So this is our main container. This is our hero slide. But I need to check the other slide, which is this one in question. Okay, good. Okay, so it's not the width. It's not the display block. And it's inside right hero. So this is my right hero. Inside of that I have image, and then so that's only image. Then I have the left hero, and left hero is not visible because it's gone ahead and given. Okay, why is the left hero not visible? Let me see. So the best way is to add a border first to see where it is. Solid. Can you see? It's coming red. Can you see? So now you know that there is an issue. Issue is if you see, so I'm telling you how you're debugging, okay? You need to go and find out which is my element which is missing. So it's the left hero where you have the heading, right? What did I do? I went ahead and border. That's my quickest debugging. I'll know, I want to know where it is. Now if you notice, if you click, then next thing you do is you click on computed and see what is being applied. So if you see what is happening, over here it's giving it a width but it's not giving it a height. What does this mean? 380 into 0 means width multiplied by height. So if something doesn't have height, will it be even visible? Like my height is 6 feet and tomorrow I have a width, but if my height reduces to 0, will I be even visible in this world? No, right? The same thing is happening with this. It has a width, it doesn't have height. So all I have to do is just give it a height of auto. Will that work? 100%? Will that work? No. 100 pixels. Yeah, 100 pixel does work. What if I give a max height? I'm not an expert in CSS, but yeah. What if I give a min height? 100 pixels. Let's keep increasing. 300 pixels. There you go. And it needs to come on top of this. So this should be position relative. And this should be position. Oh, this is position relative. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem there. So what we need to do is create another container inside of it, because you can't have two position relatives. So all I have to do and come to is my left hero, right? Left hero, where is it? This one. So okay. Create another container, name it as left hero wrapper, paste it. Let's try and see what happens. Okay, left hero wrapper is here again, same thing. And to give it a height first, this is not visible. Okay, height 300 pixels. It's visible now. I can see it. I'll give some border so I can see what's going on. Make sure to give border for testing. 1 pixel solid, so you can see the area that it's taking. Right? So it's taking that much area. So it's here, and it's inside of this. This is the main container. See the structure. Okay, this is my main container, right? And then this container is the child of that. If I give this a position relative and make this one a position absolute, is going to pull it top 0. How do you bring something in the center? We did it last time, right? Where is my CSS? Source components, home, hero carousel, and where is that? This is, no, left 0, top 0. What was it? How to bring that in the center? No. Top 0. What if I give it top 50%? What happens then? Nope. Top 0, bottom 0. Oops. 0. No. Margin auto. There's a way to center vertically. See what I'm doing? I don't know. Can you see? I don't remember. I'm just like you. I don't remember it. But I do know I can Google it. I'm into same situation as yours. You're not any different. Don't feel bad that you don't know a lot of stuff. I'm in your same exact position. So what am I doing? See what I'm doing. You just have to follow that. I'm searching on Google. What do I want to do here? I ask myself a question. Okay, what do I want to do over here? I want to align it in the center of this, right? Vertically. That's what I'm searching. Vertical align center CSS, and see what happens. So vertical, it's saying but this is a positioned element, like it's not just vertical line, so I have to add position. Vertical align position center a positioned element. Okay, so think, yeah, here it is. Smashing Magazine. This is a very popular website for blogging, by the way. So here they're saying to make an position absolute in the center, you have to give it margin auto and then top, left, right, whatever. Let's try that. Oops. Come on. Where did it go? Top, bottom, margin auto, happened? Height 100%. Nope. Auto. Nope. It's taking full height. That's a problem. Shouldn't take full height ideally. So this is my parent. Okay. Let's give it a top of, forget the bottom here, forget the margin. Let's give it a top of 20% here. Let's move it the way we want to. Let's make it like 7%. What's happening then? Let's see. Nope, that's not really working because it's not getting in the center. I have to make it in the center actually. How do I do that? Yeah, I have to make this in the center. This is already taking full height and stuff. So top 0. Yeah. This is already doing its job. So let's not touch that. Left hero wrapper, just take it, copy it, paste it. Where do I paste it? I hope here. And I'll give it position absolute and top 0. Whenever you're giving something a position, make sure you give a top also, okay? And then you have to give a position relative to the hero slide. Yeah. Which was it? Yeah, hero slide. Where is your hero slide? Here it is. Give it a position. Position absolute. See, I'll align it. Thak aligned. Okay. So this is she's still not taking 100% of the height. What if I give it a bottom 0? What happens then? 0. Now it's taking full height, which is good, which is what I want. So bottom 0, margin, auto. So I don't want to align it on the vertically, sorry, left and right. That's why I didn't choose the left and right. I just choose the top and 0 and then I gave it a margin auto. See, that's what I've taken. If I wanted to align it horizontally center, then I would have used left and right. So coming back, now I'll go inside this and then I will check, remove the height. Yeah, I can remove the height now. And if I give it a display flex, do I need position relative? I don't, I think now. And display flex align item center, would that work? It didn't, because it needs the height. Height should be 100%. Okay. Height should be 100%. What's this? Okay, there you go. So left hero wrap, I'll remove that. Wait a second. Where is the left hero wrap? Where is it? Where is it coming from then? No, WordPress doesn't do that. Remove that. No. Do I need all of this? I do. So this is left hero. See what I'm doing over here. See, so if I were you, I will write down these steps. What did I do? When files are not included, I'm going and checking page source. When CSS is not working, I'm applying border. I'm checking who is the parent container. I'm removing stuff. Can you see? I'm removing like this. I'm adding, I'm removing. I'm seeing what is working, what is not, why it's not working. I'm checking computed. I'm checking what's the height it's taking, right? And based on, I'm adding stuff here, which is, I'm not going ahead and writing code here. I'm doing it in the browser because I can see what's happening here. And once that is done, which is this, I just copy this and left hero, paste it here, and that's it. I think that should work now. Let's refresh. Hope so. my slide go? What did I do? I did something wrong, I guess. Hold on. I did something wrong. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Is that this? What did I do wrong? What the heck? Oh my god, I have to do it again. I did mistake somewhere. I lost the... No, it's back again. It's back again, good. So we have got this back. We just have to align it properly. So this is the one. This is the one. Left hero. Where is left hero? I'm gonna commit it first, okay? Otherwise I'll lose my changes. We almost done. We just have to fix the style and we're done for the day. Update styles. तुम fix मत करो. तुम blog लिखना. Spend your time in writing the blog. I want you to practice what we learned. Because तुम अगर फिक्स करने बैठोगे ना तो जितना सीखा है उसके लिए तुम्हें टाइम नहीं मिलेगा उसको लिखने के लिए. I want you to spend time in practicing writing stuff, remembering stuff, right? And tomorrow when we start new thing, you will have those knowledge preserved, because when you're going to start working in a big company, then not everyone will be available for you to help. So this is the time to learn. This is the time to pick up those things. Okay, so you will watch the video and then tomorrow you will make those steps, you will write those steps. I don't care if it goes on your site, it goes on a Google Doc, or it goes in your local notes, but you need to send me tomorrow whatever it is. Even if it's an email, I'm okay. Okay, whatever it is, just send me the steps that we took today so that it gets preserved in your head. Okay, so last thing we're going to do is just fix the height of this. We're almost done. So okay, so height 100%. Let me see. Okay, I have to give border. I can't see anything. Border. Why is this a position relative? It doesn't need to be. Left hero. Yeah. What happens if I remove the position? Absolute. Does it disappear? It doesn't. Okay, good. And then height 100%. Oh. Solid. Yeah, the height is the issue. Display block. What happens then? No, not inline block, not required. It's not taking the proper full height. There's the issue. Let's find out why. Position absolute. Yeah, position absolute is... Oh yeah, now remember why it's doing that. You know that when you give something a position absolute, what does it do? It leaves the DOM, right? And it just floats. That's what it's doing. Why he's saying, boss, dude, you gave me position absolute. I'm not going to take any height. I'm going to leave the DOM. You expect me to stay there and give my parent 100% of height. Why should I do that? You are the one who gave me position absolute, right? So that's what is happening. Yeah, exactly. And even if you did, you have to give it like... But remember that if you're giving position absolute, it's not going to take the height. Okay. So we are good there, I think. Let me just go back 1 second. Now it's taking proper height. This is also, see, the moment I removed that, it's taking proper height. And when I added absolute, it was not, because it left the DOM. So now this needs to be 100% of the width. Sorry, height 100%. Let me see. No, it's still not 100% because this is not 100%. So this needs to be bottom, oops, bottom 0. Yeah, now it's taking the 100%. Let me see. Where did that go? Top 0, bottom 0. I'll keep checking if something is not breaking. No, nothing broke. Good. So coming back, this got 100%. This is not 100%, so let me give it height of 100%. Let me see now. Yep, it takes 100%, which is good. Let's go back to left hero. Let's update that. Remove this. Height 100%, matlab full height. Height 100% means take the height 100% of my parent container. Okay. Then this is the last one. Should also be. I did give it a height of 100%, right? Why did it not take it? Left hero. Yeah. Hero slide left hero. Why is it not doing that? It's being naughty. Yeah, now it's 100%. See, it's 100%. I can see it. Okay, that's that. Then. Okay. Okay. Bottom 0. Okay, left right doesn't matter to this because it's not given the position absolute, so it doesn't care what you have given left right. This will only work if you given a position or not. So now this is correct. Display flex, align item center. There you go. Solved it. So it took a bit of time, but it's you see the journey, right? How we are resolving it. कहाँ? अगर उसके अंदर तुम्हें उसको अलाइन करना है उस हिसाब से जैसा हमको चाहिए तो देने की ज़रूरत है, अगर नहीं अलाइन करना है तो देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ठीक है. अभी इसका विड्थ वगैरह है वो सब भी छोड़ दो, अभी वो सब टेंशन मत लो. ठीक है. डोंट वरी अबाउट ऑल दैट स्टफ राइट नाउ. जो माइन्यूट डिटेल है हम बाद में करेंगे. अभी तुम मेन चीज़ों पे फोकस करो, बिगर फंक्शनलिटीज. ठीक है. गेट स्टफ वर्किंग. जो फाइन ट्यूनिंग हम बाद में कर सकते हैं. अभी मैं इसको निकाल देता हूँ. अभी मैं ट्रू कर देता हूँ. ठीक है. ऑटो प्ले को. अभी देखो वापस तुम्हारा स्लाइडर चालू हो जाएगा. विड्थ पूरा नहीं ले रहा है वो हम बाद में करेंगे, बट एटलीस्ट यू कैन सी it's almost close to what we actually needed, right? And it's all dynamic, which means they can go and update, they can change, and it's working mobile also. See? Enjoying? Enjoyed the show or not? Is coding fun or not? It is. You just have to be patient. And it's engineering. That's why you're called software engineer, because you're engineering stuff. You are fixing issues. You are trying to get to the root cause of the problem. Did you see in this entire conversation, 90% of the time I was fixing issues. And you get better at it this with experience, with time. The more you do it, the more you better you get at what you're doing. So we just built a slider today. Congratulations. See, this is your slider on your slide. It's working perfectly fine with all the dynamic content. We did it together, not me alone. But yeah, you gave the moral support. If you weren't there on the call, I wouldn't have been doing it, right? Cool. So let's just commit it. Git add all, git commit, update the slides. GG push. Can you pull it? Git put origin main. Make sure you're outside of the assets directory. I'll stop the share. GG pull won't work on you. Will it work? Can you test it? First share your screen, please. Okay. खाना? हाँ, खाना चाहिए क्या? एक मिनट रुके. हाँ बोलिए. पता नहीं क्यों किया होगा। क्या होगा? पैसा है वापस? तो
पैसा आएगा तो तुम्हारे अकाउंट में आएगा ना।
हाँ, तो क्या कहने का मतलब है आपका? समझ नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं।
हमें स्वेटर लेनी है अजील के वलीमे के दिन। अरे शादी के दिन मुझे ठंडा खा जाएगी, तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी तो।
2 minutes, ओके, 2 minutes। हाँ।
तो अमेजोन में बैलेंस है तो
अरे वो तो मेरा उसका है, पहले जो रिटर्न किया था उसका है।
वही पूछ रहे ना,
कहाँ गया?
तुम्हें
दीजिए
तुम्हें
वापस।
क्यों नहीं दिया? हाँ मैं थोड़ी दिया
आह,
दिखा रहा है कि उस पे
हाँ तो
है।
दिखाएगा ही, मेरा पैसे वापस रिटर्न करूंगा तो देगा ना पैसा वापस।
तो दिया क्यों नहीं तुम्हें?
समझे नहीं, वो ट्रांसफर करेगा मेरे में बाद में।
अच्छा।
आपको क्या करना है ये तो बताइए,
हमें
कुछ चाहती हैं क्या?
स्वेटर चाहिए।
ले लीजिए, सब आप ही का है में।
ठंडा लगेगा बेटा
जाइए, जो जो चाहे आपको लीजिए, जाइए।
दूधी ना मंगाओगे?
वो तो मैं से मंगा दीजिए ना,
सही क्यों दे रहे
तो वहीं से मंगा लीजिए, दिए छोड़िए। जो आपको चाहिए मैं आपके अपनी सारी ख्वाहिश पूरी कीजिए। हाँ, या git pull origin. First you have to reset your changes. First you have to git reset hard. Be careful with this command because this command is going to make you lose all of the changes that you have locally, which is okay in this case because you don't need your local changes, right? Can you see that cross button is gone now, right? So because now you don't have anything updated. So git pull origin. Spend at least half an hour also watching those tutorials that you have bought, at least half an hour a day if possible. Very good, very good, good job. So let's go back to your backend. Refresh the page. Go to portfolio and quickly add one of the post at least. Name the first one as amazing, and excerpt will be digital agency. And then featured image, can you copy and download it, like, or just, yeah. Where is your featured image option? Scroll down, you'll get a featured image option. Where is it? Publish it once. I think I should get it in somehow. Publish it. Refresh it. Mm, hold on. Hold on. I'm checking. See my screen, no? You'll know. So the reason why it's not working in your case, because I had some other plugins activated on my account. That's why I was able to see those. But now those plugins aren't there with you, right? In order for the featured image to show, you have to make sure you have to go to supports. Oh, it is there. Yeah, support is there. You should see it. Go show me your screen once again. हाँ ठीक है. Pin it. Go back to the backend. Backend. You should have an option of a featured image. Why it's not showing that? Refresh. So look for supports. Search supports. Yeah, there is thumbnail. It should show ideally. That's not showing. Okay, hold on. Add support. Oh, okay, I got it. Post thumbnails. Okay, I know what it is. You have to do add theme support post thumbnail. I think you commented out that code some time back. Hold on. I'll give you a code. Just paste it. Mm, 1 second, I'm getting it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So the reason why you don't understand is because you're yet to complete that course, right? Once you finish the course, then you will know what goes where. I have done those courses. That's why I know. I have already read all the documentation. So when I started learning, the first thing I was doing was I was going through all the documentation of WordPress and I was making notes. And then everything I learned, I used to make notes. I used to make videos of that. So that's how I was getting familiar with what's happening in WordPress. And I was kind of making charts. I used to make charts of how things are working. I used to paste them on the walls. I still have those charts. So because I knew that's what I had to do. I mean, I didn't have any choice, or I was not had any ambiguity. So that's why I said I have to go dig deeper and I have to get perfect at it. So the way to do it is do whatever I can to learn those. So that's what helped me actually. And now everybody is different. Not everybody can do everything, but whatever works for you, maybe it could be something else for you. You know, making notes on the paper and pen, that could be a better option for you. Everybody is different way of learning. So I thought that you could follow my path, but I guess, like I said, everybody is different and everybody has a different means of learning, which is okay. As long as you're making progress, as long as you're putting, your energy in the right direction, I think that's all matters. So I'm going to share my screen as to show you what I'm doing now. Okay. So I figured about an issue. As an engineer, I figured out an issue that the post thumbnail is not working. And I remember that once I had read somewhere that in order for you to have featured image, you need to give support to the theme. So I searched on Google and I found then how to add featured image post thumbnail in WordPress, right? So here it gives you a bunch of options. It talks about where the featured image is. I'm not worried about that, so I'll keep going. It talks about different plugins. I don't care. I'm not doing plugin. I'm a developer. And here is where it says you're supposed to use this function in your functions.php, right? And this function basically is responsible for showing that. So if I go ahead and use this add theme support, if you put that, I'm going to share that with you on the chat. Can you put it and see if that works? It's functions.php. हाँ नीचे end में. So it's a simple concept, try to remember it. Any functionality related stuff goes in the functions.php. Anything template wise which user needs to see will go in your templates like index.php on the small templates that you make, etc. Share your screen, please. By the way, I won a very big competition called Hacktoberfest. Remember I spoke to you about? Yeah, they send me the T-shirt and from abroad and send me all a bunch of stickers. I think I'll give you those stickers. You can put them on your laptop. You must have seen most of the women. They put a lot of stickers at the back of their laptop. I'll give you all those. हाँ दे दो खाना दे दो. Would you like to share your screen? I'm sorry. Yep, there you go. Can you see? You can add a future image now. Publish it, do one more post, and you can add the rest later. Just do one more on the call. See, you learned so much of stuff today, and all of this eventually is going to keep increasing your market value, the amount of money that you can earn in this industry. There you go. Hmm? You are on the bootstrap. You have to go to the your own WordPress. Right click, save image. Yeah. Okay, now go back to the front end. See, you even know how to go to the front end. How cool is that? Okay, so see, you got your slider working. Congratulations. I'll go have some dinner. You also should go and have some dinner, and then maybe tomorrow I'll send the video. Sleep tonight. I'll get this video uploaded and send it over to you. ठीक है बना लो फिर but yeah I think we did something today so that this is the way every day we will do one thing and during the day when you have time just spend time in not doing stuff. Please do not do stuff. Just rehearse, type, write, make notes, whatever you learned the previous day. That's the only way to make progress. Otherwise, I mean, that's the best way actually to use the time, isn't it? Don't you think? Because whatever we learned so much of stuff today, right? How to do debugging, how to add slider, how to fix issues, how to add featured image, what to do when the featured image is not showing. You have to go and add theme support. I can tell you on fingers right now what all we did, right? How to add title, how to add excerpt, how to show the loop, where to put the information, right? Why to use if conditions, what does the post thumbnail do. There is so much you have learned today. The best way to is to make all of that part of you as if it will always be there. And if you do that every day for the next couple of months, you're going to be like become an expert in this, and then getting a job will be a piece of cake for you. Okay? So I'll send over the recording to you. So and I expect tomorrow that you give me the notes wherever it is, whether it's your email or local note. Just send it over to me whenever you're done. Okay? Cool then. Take care. Welcome. 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 Take care. Bye.